Hi, welcome back. So, as you remember, hopefully, we made this map on Dungeondraft. So, today we're going to be making characters and stuff. So, go to Object Tool, and see, you get this list of different things and you can search. We're going to go all the way down really far, and we're going to find some tendrils. I'm going to find some tendrils. They look like vines. Here we are. And we're going to select this knot looking one. See, as you can see, it might turn up a bit big. So we're going to choose caps lock and to rotate it like this, and shift to move this thing over there automatically. Alt lets you zoom in and out on the thing. So we're going to make it roughly about 1 square big. And then we're going to grab the next one, which probably will be this. And we can put it on top and grab this knotting looking one. Caps lock, do that. Shift to move it. Alt to zoom in. Got it? Okay. And we're going to add lots of tendrils now. We're going to add that one, and then we're going to add this one over here. Turn it around. I'm going to add that one. Turn it around. And you have a monster. Very creepy looking one, in my point of view. Then grab a little bow. That's not a little bush. Grab a little bush. Well, that could be a little bush. And we're going to zoom out on it. We're going to make it look like shrubs. We're going to grab this big tree. And we're going to make it very tiny. Like that. Now, if you want to make it cool, search Portal. And it will press enter, and it will come up with these cool ideas. Now that's too small. Select that grassy looking one and make an altar, and then select this green looking one. Rotate it around that diagonal. Small it a bit and make that. Now, if that's not enough for you, go to text, select that colour, and type. Edit, and we're going to name it. You don't have to name it this, make it up yourself, but this is the first one that came to my mind. Tentacles. I do not think that's spelt right, but it's a boss. It doesn't have to be spelt right, does it? The tentacles. You can obviously change the colour beforehand, because that doesn't look good. But now, we're going to zoom. We're going to move over to the icy lands. Going to go back to our book, select Object Tool. And now, we're going to make this cool one. If you want it to be more icy-like, you should probably, I would recommend maybe snow. But if you want to make it look like huts, you could, well I will search huts. Well, don't search huts because it doesn't come up with anything strange. Should we go with tents maybe? Oh, perfect, tents. That's more of a circus one, so we could grab this and it will make it look like a camp. Remember, you could turn it around as well. And then all good role playing needs a nice good old boss fight, doesn't it? Well, to me they do. We're gonna make the snow monster. I'm not exactly sure how to make this one though. Well, I have a good idea now. We could. So, go and grab. We're not going to name this one, but you can if you want to. I'm not, because we've got a video to get on with. We're going to find. Have I scrolled? Yeah, I've scrolled past it already. Going to find this. It's snow crossed with fire. Go grab the snow and some fire on it. Keep selecting different pieces of snow. And now we're going to select this big lump of snow and make it really big. And then we're going to add this big fire. Small it. Small. And like that. And then we're going to keep adding these things as the snow monster leaves trails behind it. Now, we don't have to have them just in the corner. We're going to have some in the middle as well. So, you should have seen this when I was scrolling past, and we're going to make one nice and big. And we're going to give it spikes around it. Nice big spikes to make it look scary. Like that. And then I am going to name this one, because I actually have a good name for it this time. We're going to go down into a pinkish colour, and we're going to name it. You can copy this name if you want. We're going to name it the Devourer. The Devourer. I'm going to go to move and move it out of the way so you can see it. The Devourer. I do not think that's spelled right again, but never mind. Now, I'm going to go to the desert and it's going to make this one really cool. So, I'll go to our tools, go to object tool, and I'm going to find a skeleton. Skeleton of a dragon. If you've ever played, it doesn't come up with it. If you've ever played perhaps Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda, or just Breath of the Wild, you would know that in Gerudo Desert there is a giant dragon skeleton. And we're going to recreate that dragon skeleton in our desert. Going to go to this tail bone looking thing. Going to put it there. Going to add a spine to our dragon. Make it a bit bigger so it actually fits in our dragon. And now we're going to make a big dragon wing. Going to make it really big. Now it doesn't have a right wing, so the wing will just have to be the same but backwards. There we go. Oh, there we go, dragon skeleton. But it's way more cool to make your own one. And we could add lots of skeleton bones here. And your boss could be like the dragon skeleton comes to life, or that that sort of things. Now go down and you'll find that, look, it's an old throne. Put it down. There used to be a person in that throne. Now we're going to add some spikes, not those ones. Saw blade, how about? And then we can also turn another one around. Like that, and it would make it look like it's spinning round so fast. And that's what killed the dragon. Now, we're going to add, not a boss in this one, like a friendly starting area. It can have a ritual portal and a nice friendly village with a trough for the animals and a nice flower box and a sundial, and of course we need a house for your character or characters that are playing. Oh, that's the bottom. Houses should go up, 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 up. Keep going until you find a hut. Not a hut. An old-fashioned looking house, maybe. Let's see. You can add, maybe, to make it look like a house if they don't have one. You could just add, look, there we go. That's a carpet, but look, you can pretend there are lots of different huts over each other with nice flowers growing. Now, if you want a final boss and make everything look so cool, we're going to make a final boss. It could be an elemental boss, I'm thinking. Probably, yeah, elemental boss. Now, I know this is an autumn tree, but it's not going to be an autumn tree for long. It's going to be an elemental monster. I'm going to add them, and I'm going to grab this one, make it in the middle. It has all the elements, earth and fire. Now we're missing water. What could we use for water, maybe? We could use just a simple, maybe we could just do snow instead. Yeah, let's do snow. Can you remember where snow was? It was here. Gonna make that snow a lot bigger and give it snow spikes. Now we're gonna give it lots of fire. And now the finishing touch, a nice, cool dragon head. And you could even give it some little feet by adding just a dragon on the back. And I think that's our map complete. Press save. And thank you for making a really awesome map for me. I'll give you a tour of the map. We made a village, desert, middle, mini boss, village in the tundra, and a forest. Thank you. Bye.